Hello, welcome back to another episode of Slightly Modded Kerbal Space Program 1.0, our week-long mini-series while we're waiting for mods to update. I am on the Mun in our rover that doesn't rove. It's our non-roving rover. All it does is spin its wheels. So we're going to name it the useless rover. Slash survey scanner. Named.
What is my fuel level here? Okay.
So where are you at? What are you doing?
I'm in the Mun. I must have warped with... When I time warped, I must have had, like, time warp in, and so it didn't take out all the time warp. And so I kind of overshot where I wanted to be a little bit, but we're good.
Yeah.
We're dropping our apoapsis, and then I'm going to have to raise my periapsis here so I can get an orbit. I got plenty of fuel though, because I'm not planning on having this guy leave the orbit of the Mun here.
Well, I am I'm gonna build a space plane, I think.
All right, I see your rover down there. The useless rover.
Yes, it is incredibly useless. All right, so we're gonna go with a Mach 2 cockpit, I think, here. Let's see here. What do we got? A rocket fuel fuselage. How about just a liquid fuel fuselage? That seems like a good idea. And then we'll just use this bicoupler thing. I guess we'll go turbojets, maybe?
I might as well use the Rapier engines.
Well, I'm not actually. I don't think this thing is going to go to space, so there's no point in using the Rapier engines. They're not as efficient as the regular jet engines in the atmosphere.
True.
All right, how about wings? Let's get some wings going. What are these? Ooh, these are kind of cool looking. New wings, huh?
I'm trying to...
What are you? You're a big -S spaceplane tail fin. Huh? Well, you're most certainly huge. That's for sure. So are you. Holy cow. Let's do this because it's ridiculous. These wings are bigger than our plane. That's funny.
We're all for ridiculousness. All right, so we're going to try warping
Always.
again, and hopefully my warp will end.
Okay, what are we going to need? We're going to need some control surfaces. What kind of control surfaces do we need? Not those. Probably not those. Maybe these? Can we maybe just, like, actually attach, please? Thank you.
Come on.
Why don't you attach? Attach things! I order you. Attach. Not like an idiot. Just attach.
All right. That's good enough for me. Okay, so... unfortunately, I'm on the dark side of the Mun right now. Maybe my screen brightness is picking this up for you guys.
All right. We'll attach that there. I think we need more.
All right, let us deploy the survey scanner. Should I put this in a polar orbit? I just realized that.
I have no idea. I don't know how they work.
Yeah. So let's see. Perform orbital survey. You must be in a stable polar orbit. Thank you for telling me this beforehand. You must be in a stable polar orbit between 25 and 100 kilometers. Holy crap!
What?
25 God, I was doing better when I was way the fuck out.
What are you at?
I'm at 2 kilometers off the surface.
2?
Or I'm sorry, 20. Hold on.
I was gonna say 2. You're gonna crash into the surface at 2.
Yeah, but I'm not in a. Yeah, hold on. No, so okay, I gotta raise myself up a little bit here. I mean, my apoapsis is above that, but I'm in a polar orbit. I don't think I have enough delta V to. Let's see here.
All right, let's see if that's enough control surfaces. Supposedly there's new landing gear.
There's a couple new landing gear I saw.
Oh, yeah, these are nice and big. I don't know that they're going to do us any good, but they're huge. I don't think we need ones that are quite that big. Maybe like this size.
All right. Well, for the one time, I guess Kerbal for 1.0 decided to do things as realistic as they flippin' could. It's like, this is vanilla Kerbal. We don't need antennas. We don't need to do stuff the way it should be done.
You don't need antennas.
Well, I know. We don't need antennas. So let's see if I have enough delta V, which I probably don't. Let's hit anti-normal hard here. Full power. And try to rotate that. Let's rotate that axis.
All right, we need
Oh, this is raising my periapsis
one
too
more
at the same time. I like that.
landing gear. Right in the front. Excellent.
I might pull this off.
We also need air intakes, wherever those happen to be. All right, let's go.
Holy crap.
What?
Polar orbit.
Nice. You said you had a lot of fuel.
I did have a lot of fuel, but usually, doing a big, anti-normal maneuver takes a lot of delta V.
Around the planet, but not
I guess, yeah.
so much around
the Mun. You're probably right. So
all
now
right, I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's just
now I just need
figure it
to.
out.
Now I just need to raise my my periapsis here. So we'll warp there. And yeah, we don't have to.
All right, let's launch this weird plane thing with giant wings that's probably not going to fly very well.
Time warp completed.
1
point prograde.
Throttle up, SAS on. Let's do it.
Don't need to raise it that much.
I didn't put a tail fin on. That's probably not smart of me.
All right, now let's see if this thing will work. Perform. No comms devices on this vessel. Cannot transmit data.
What do you need to... Huh. I didn't realize it would need to transmit anything.
Yeah.
Like...
Maybe that's why your rover wouldn't work.
No, my rover was driving. Like, I could control everything. It's just the wheels were just spinning in place. Like, it didn't have enough mass.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. Crashed it into the Mun.
Yep. This is all just experimental fun, anyways. This is why we're doing this.
That's why we're in Sandbox, kids.
So that, you know, when we actually get into 1.0,
don't make gigantic asses.
well, we'll still make asses of ourselves, but
you don't forget this. I am going to point myself directly. No, we want to point radial. Damn it, or excuse me, anti-radial. They're just going to point me straight into the ground here. There we go. Watch that angle of Apple, or the arc angle narrow there. Oh yeah, this is going to end beautifully. I'm still 79 kilometers above the planet.
My plane I made is kind of fast. I should try and land, but it seems like it wouldn't work out so well. Let's throttle down some. Let's
actually, my prograde vectors
see if we can turn.
My prograde vectors can take me directly into the planet now. So let's fire up the prograde. Let's see what happens when you slam a probe into the Mun at, right now, 570. I think I'm out of fuel. I'm not accelerating that much anymore. Nope. So the pull of the Mun's gravity is just going to accelerate us even more. As we are. Let's pull up our surface information on Flight Engineer. Timed impact is 1 minute 30 seconds. Let's time warp here. Dun 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 dun. Our impact biome, the Mun's Midlands. Impact in 20 seconds. Pull up, collision imminent. Your cell phone is losing power. There we go. 5 seconds to impact. Boom!
All right, let's see here. Flare.
More right rudder.
Flare. Up, dead. That's all right. We were going to revert anyways. Let's see. Let's revert to the spaceplane hangar. And maybe make something with smaller wings. Something that might be slightly more maneuverable than that. Because that was not at all.
We're going to... Do I want to try doing... Yeah, let's try doing this again. Because this is the first thing we need to get your thing running. We're giving... Antennas under utility, right? Yeah.
Science.
Oh, science. Yeah, science. They've always been under science. Alright, so we'll get...
All right, wings. Where's our center of mass? And how about our center of lift? Too far forward. So let's try there, maybe. And then we need this guy.
There you go. We'll put our antenna there. And then we will save our ship. And
right
is there anything wrong with my ship before I took off?
Don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think I had all that particular problems with this rocket. This is a pretty basic rocket.
Try that, and then we need some control surfaces.
I am going to take Dan's lead, though, and put on a RC, or a reaction control wheel here. That's a battery. It's not a reaction control wheel. Where are the reaction control wheels? Oh, right there. No, that's the wrong size. No, that's even smaller. There we go.
There we go. I don't know what it is about these control surfaces, but I have the worst time attaching them.
Oh, the control surfaces are a pain. They are.
All right, that puts our center of lift at roughly the correct spot. We need a Here we go. We need a tail fin. If I can get it on the damn plane in the right spot. Stop it. That way. Yes, there we go. What? Huh?
Let's pull up my DMP, see if I need to sync to you.
I would assume that you are in the future.
No, you were 10 hours into the future because I reverted my flight.
Oh, you reverted. Okay.
I guess I really didn't need to revert, considering that it was a probe.
Yeah.
But, all right, so we're going to try doing this again. So SAS on. And is my staging correct? Yep. And let's launch.
All right, let's try our plane again here. See if that's gonna work. It might work. It might not work. It's apparently dark out now. SAS on. Throttle. We'll leave it where it is. Let's do it. It is very dark out.
All right, I'm holding this rocket to that 5 degree. My SAS is off. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, don't hold it. Don't. Once it's there, you're not supposed to touch the controls.
My fingers are away from the keyboard. I might even clap annoyingly.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right, let's see how fast we can go.
Oh God, it's tipping.
Let's see if we can get a.
Oh, my stage just ended.
A speed record. Let's see if we can make this thing self-destruct. I'm at 1,000 meters and I'm traveling at just about 500 meters per second.
Kind of feel the need to correct this thing. And we overcorrected, definitely. Like, I just want to correct it so it points more easterly. But no.
We are so going to explode. Yup, that was awesome. We made it to... Wow, some of these parts went really far away.
I think I may have bounced some parts back into orbit.
We made it to 852 meters per second at 3,581 meters.
That works.
And that's where we exploded. Ooh. Let's revert to launch here. And I'm going to put the brakes on. And I'm going to fast forward until the sun comes up.
All right. I waited too long to point the rocket, but I think I can... Don't turn too much. All right, I think our surface vector has kind of stabilized.
There we go. All right, let's brakes back off. Throttle up a little bit. And let's go. I want to see if I can land this thing.
Now my rocket is pointing back upwards. I'm not touching it though. Maybe actually it's kind of it's going back the other way. Let's
All
get the
right.
second stage going. And now
We
I'm
are
pointing straight back up and flipping and rotating.
off the
And
ground.
yeah, that's the opposite direction of travel we want to go. Now we're kind of, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to launch kind of cautiously.
Probably a good idea. All right, we're traveling really fast still, but we've taken off nice and smoothly. Let's see if we can turn around. Let's see if we can pull a loop.
Actually, I think I'm going to do a slight variation on that. So we're going to straighten ourselves out here.
All right, successful loop maneuver. Now we are heading back towards the runway.
Oh, that still doesn't work. Oh, geez.
We're going to deploy our landing gear.
Turn off SAS until we stabilize a little bit here.
Throttle down. Throttle down. Let's just cut the engines entirely. See if we can glide the rest of the way in.
What? Ah!
What's wrong?
Whenever I separate my stage, my rocket wants to flip for some reason.
Weird.
Didn't want to do that before.
Well, I missed the runway, but I should land. I think we were coming in way too fast.
Well, the nav ball is actually kind of translucent now. Next,
Is
you're going to
it?
tell me, yeah, because I can see my engine blast through it. Next, you're going to tell me it's always been like that.
I didn't think it was translucent currently, so...
Okay. No, it is definitely translucent now.
Well, I think I'm gonna land, but it's been a weird landing. Definitely traveling too fast. Brakes? Maybe? Screw it. Throttle up. Let's see how maneuverable this thing is. We pulled a loop just fine. This thing is pretty maneuverable. All right, let's see.
I hit the button in the complete opposite direction. And it's like, oh no, now we're just going to do a complete and total flip. This, like...
Are you outside of the atmosphere?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. It's probably some weird aerodynamics and balancing things we're not used to yet. The rockets I've been building have all been, like, for all intents and purposes, they've been single stage to orbit, basically. They've been, Yeah, actually, that first one, that one I took my rover with was one stage got me into orbit, and then I ditched the stage and used another stage to transfer to the Mon. All right, let's go for altitude.
This is your buddy Scott Manley told you to turn 5 degrees also?
What's that?
Was it Scott Manley told you to turn 5 degrees also?
No, that was some dude on the Reddit.
Oh.
Apparently it worked with FAR before as well. I just didn't know the details of what... I knew you could do something like that with FAR, but I didn't know the details.
I have to look that up, because, yeah, I'm sure it balances it.
It's 5 degrees, but it... Like I said, thrust to weight ratio matters. So...
All right, I'm just going to keep it like this. It's not... now it seems like it's overcorrecting, so I'm just going to tap left. All right, don't touch anything. Let's get reacquainted with the atmosphere here. We're at 10,000 feet. Now it's just bouncing back in the opposite direction now for some unknown reason. Like I wasn't touching anything. Is it because I'm about to? Is it because I'm close to this? I don't know.
I won't know until I look at the video.
No, it's probably just me being stupid more on YouTube. Don't worry.
Possibly, but...
No, let's check the Vegas odds, shall we?
It only keeps happening because it keeps pissing you off.
Yep. Exactly. Look at this. I have a vertical speed. Actually, it's measured... My vertical speed is being measured in millimeters a second. What the hell?
Well,
yeah.
It looks like... the turbo jets don't really like operating above 20,000 meters.
No, I would... yeah, that sounds...
I've pretty much run out of air.
And now this was me being a little stupid. I'll grant you that. Let's slow down a little bit here. Turn SAS on so we straighten up.
Alright, let's see if I can crash this plane again.
Sorry, I couldn't find my mute button.
Don't worry, I can cut it out.
Oh.
Alright, let's crash this plane again. Let's do it. Let's break it. Can we get a flat spin going? Is that possible? Not really, it appears. Or at least it wasn't nearly as easy to do as it was in FAR.
They said what, have the FAR people said that there's, like, what the difference is between current Kerbal aerodynamics and FAR?
I haven't looked. I would assume current Kerbal aerodynamics are more forgiving than FAR.
I would imagine so, too.
Oh, there go my tail fins. Oh, there go my wings and the rest of the plane. It's just like a shotgun of debris out into the distance. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode. If you like the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more Kerbal Space Program 1.0. Thanks for watching. Bye.